Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Country Morning Creations with my September journal. So what I've done here is I've actually used my Cricut and cut out heat, was it HTV, heat something, anyway, it's the hot stuff you have to iron. And so this month my sticker theme is a book theme. So I wanted the cover to look a lot more like a book. I've covered it with avocado dyed fabric that I made years ago now. I designed this on Canva and then downloaded and then re-uploaded it to the Sizzix. Some of the things I learned though is that although people will tell you that you can use a regular iron, and it did work for this one, what you'll see is that it did not work for everything. And so I couldn't make it work for everything. So I actually broke down and got the Cricut version of, that's the mini one, and used that to make this much better. So anyway, I highly recommend you use the right tools. You don't have to, but I highly recommend you use the right tools. So again, just real quickly, it's a book theme for the stickers, and this is my September cover page. I kept it kind of simple. I have an old Outlander book. I love Outlander that my son gave me that was absolutely falling apart because it had been loaned to a whole bunch of people over the years. So that was the book page that I used here. And then these are stickers from the September cover page that I have. And then again, quickly through here is some coffee dyed paper. I actually was barely able to make this. I'm out of coffee dyed paper. I really need to make some more. An Edith Holden page. And then some of these are just amazing. Look at that. An old French piece of music. And I believe this is a French book. So that's what it is. For this one, I did a simple 3-hole punch. Normally I do my 5-hole punch, but I needed to do a tutorial for my middle school students who are making journals in class. And so I went ahead and made that. I will link that below. So I have a tutorial on how to do just a really quick and easy 3-hole punch. If you're ever curious about how to do that, it's super simple. And that means that it is time to move my journal over into my reusable book cover. So we'll take a quick look back. Let me move this out of the way. We'll take a quick look back at my August journal. So this was kind of fun. I did a shaker for the cover. This is actually a printable piece from the kit. And then these are real shells and real starfish. And what I did, you may be able to see the starfish are a little bit shiny. I used glossy accents, and that helped make them actually more sturdy. I still don't recommend you smash them or hit them real hard because they're real starfish. So August journal, this was my August layout. I was using Workshop Wishes, which is a Ferris wheel press ink, and I don't know if you can see it. It's got some shine to it. So it's really pretty. I did a lot of little collages throughout this. I played around with some other things like using squares on some of these. I used some, this is copper tape, so it actually is conductive for electricity. Got it at some hardware store at some point, or maybe I got it from Amazon. Anyway, I had a lot of fun using these stickers. I think they're really lovely. I did some fun things like adding a few pieces throughout the page. Corners, I did torn corners on an angle instead of just always doing something across the bottom. Sides, again, another torn angled corner. This one was just a piece that I had and I squared it off. So I was playing around with doing a lot more fun things with my stickers. Here's one that I cut in a curve. So a lot more angles in here than what I've done in the past. And because it was a 31-day, I filled this whole journal so that I literally filled it. So, time to take this one out. We will put the new one in. And I will be ready for September. Here we go. So if you are interested, real briefly, I do have a class on how to make journals like this, as well as a reusable book cover, as well as a binder for all of these, which reminds me I need to get that done. I have that tutorial. I do have a tutorial, quick tutorial on how to do, this is a 5-hole punch. I have one on 5-hole punch and I have one on a 3-hole punch pamphlet stitch. There we go. And then these are some of the cool things, like this is one of the book printables, and I cut them into washi tape strips. So here's just a real quick look at some of the ones. I've actually already used several of them. There's a whole page of typewriters and photos. So you can find all of these things over on my Etsy shop. Aren't those awesome planner girls? So you can find all of this over on my Etsy shop. And there's other things. There's these you can print out on sticker paper too, and it makes an awesome washi or tear them or whatever. And you can print them on clear paper too, clear sticker paper, if you want to make it look more like a clear washi. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quick flip through of my September journal, a review of my August journal, and a sneak peek at the stickers now in my Etsy shop. I hope I've inspired you to be creative today.